Hello everybody and welcome to week 4 of the ISL. This week we are up against Finn and the Absolute Amoongus. Finn is currently 3-0 these weeks, not 0-3, and we are 0-2. And you might be wondering, how on earth are you 0-2 and they're 3-0? And there is a reason for that. The reason is we haven't done our week 3 match yet. The reason we haven't done a week 3 match yet is because I have the literal worst possible schedule with this other person. There is only about 2 hours every day that we are both free to battle, and those 2 hours I normally have lessons at school. So hopefully this weekend I'll be able to get that battle done. It's just been such a pain this whole week, but hopefully. We'll see. Anyway, with the Transylvanian Golbats, our team is still trying to pick up our first win this season. We kind of need to start getting wins because we're reaching the halfway point of the season, and if we go to the halfway point of the season with no wins, we pretty much don't make playoffs. There are technically 5 weeks left after this, but we need to win at least, I think, 5 games if you want to make playoffs, because it's the top 7 teams out of 11 that are making it in, and we would really like to be in those top 7, but we might not. Anyway, let's go through their team. Their win, right now, their win ratio, they won their first game 6-0, second game 5-0, and third game 2-0, so hopefully we'll make them lose this game 0-2, or they'll 6-0. It's going to be one of the two, I promise. I am not promising, I'm not going to keep that promise. So their team is, their first Pokemon is Garchomp. Garchomp is one of the most terrifying Pokemon in Draft League. It is incredibly fast, it can hit really, really hard. It's a pseudo legendary. It does have that quad weakness to ice with its ground dragon typing. However, we're just going to have to hope that we can deal with that. Then the next stage after Tapu Koko, another tier 1. Tapu Koko is insanely good. It's got Volt Turn, access to Volt Turn. It's very electric, so it's one of the few Pokemon that can 100% of the time 1v1 Galarian Zapdos. Not that we have Galarian Zapdos, but you know, if we did, it wouldn't be very useful because Tapu Koko can destroy it. They have Necrozma. Necrozma is, I've never seen it used in draft before, so I'm going to be interested to see how it works here, if they do bring it to the match. On its kill to death ratio, it says right now it has 0 kills and 0 deaths, so I don't think, they brought it to 1 game. I'm just looking at the things right now, but it's a solid Pokemon. It's got a pretty nice move pool. Prismatic Laser is a solid psychic type move. Yeah, all of that stuff. Next up is Snorlax. Snorlax is one of the best Pokemon in the format, or one of the best tier 3s at least. It is a bulky normal type, which are terrifying. You never want to deal with a bulky normal type. I brought Pokemon to counter it, obviously, because I like to prepare like that. I'm a bit quirky. I like to prepare for my draft matches. Next we have Roserade. Roserade is a Pokemon I have in the 8-bit drafts right now. 8-bit drafts is actually going really well as a league. It's the best I've ever done in Draft League, and I'm really enjoying it. The Scarlet Scolipede and the Transylvanian Golbats started at the same time. Actually, the Transylvanian Golbats started a week later. But Scarlet Scolipede are doing so much better, and I feel kind of bad that I'm starting to prefer that team, even though these teams should kind of be equal in my eyes. Florida Flygons is still number 1. If I had to rank them out of the 4 teams, it's Florida Flygons, Scarlet Scolipedes, Golbats, and Caterpies. Just if you were curious, if that was on your mind. And Tri-Attacks. They technically exist, but not really. Roserade is... Sorry, that was a bit of a weird tangent there. Roserade is a grass poison type. It's not very bulky at all. It can't really take a hit unless you give it a Focus Sash. However, it can set up Toxic Spikes. It's got incredible coverage, and it can be quite a threat. They've got Vaporeon, a bulky water type. They've got a very, very nice... Actually, no, they don't have a Firewater Grass Squirrel, because they'd have an incredible Firewater Grass Squirrel if they had a Roserade, Vaporeon, and something else, but they don't have a single Fire type on their team. That's interesting, I guess. Vaporeon's really solid. It's, of course, a pure water type. It's quite bulky. Wish, Protect, Roar, Toxic, Store is terrifying. They got Gourgeist. Wait, is Gourgeist the next one we're talking about? Well, I guess it is, because I've already started talking about it. Gourgeist is a grass ghost type, or reaching kind of the less valuable Pokemon they have at this point. It's still a threat though, because Poltergeist has been invented. It's got access to Forest Curse, which can mess up your Pokemon's type, and all of that. They've got Scrafty, who has of course got that quad weakness to Fairy, which we're going to have to try to take a little bit of advantage of. But apart from that, it's a really solid Pokemon. You don't really want to... There's not really much you can do against Scrafty without a Fairy type, just because it's got a really, really nice type thing there, because of course Dark takes out Ghost and Psychic type weaknesses, Fighting takes out steel types. Fighting doesn't really help Dark. Dark's carrying all the weight in that relationship. Next up is Rotom Fan. Rotom Fan is... It's probably not coming this week. It's got the most useless ability in all of Pokemon that isn't directly negative. But it's still a solid flying type. Like, it can work as a defogger. Speaking of useless abilities that are negative, Archeops was the second to last. Technically, it was the last pick, but it's not the last Pokemon I'm talking about. Archeops is incredibly fast, hits really hard, however, Defeatist totally ruins it as a Pokemon. It's in tier 5, I think it deserves tier 4. Host is right now using it in the NDBL, and he's got like, I'm pretty sure it's his kill leader. Either Kingdra or Archeops are their kill leader. And so it's definitely a terrifying Pokemon, and if used right, they definitely got it as a steal in tier 5. And the final Pokemon is Mega Sizzle. Mega Sizzle is, of course, really, really good. They've got the most terrifying Fairy Dragon Steel Core. I think you could feasibly get in Draft. Mega Sizzle, Tapu Koko, Garchomp. I will not be surprised if all three of those things come. Anyway, that's them. Let's break down our team, which you have been looking at this entire time. But now I'm going to go in depth. I'm trying something new. I definitely just didn't forget to press the thing, and now I'm just doing the breakdown. That was totally pre-planned. Anyway, we've got Aero the Latios. Latios hasn't been able to do much this season, but hopefully this time it will. We're carrying Choice Specs, so this thing is meant to come in, do a lot of damage, and get the hell out of there. Psychic and Draco Meteor for stab with Mystical Fire. Mystical Fire is there to hit the Gourgeist in case I want to bring that in, because it's got a Ghost, which is super effective against us. It also helps us hit the Roserade, but Psychic does better. It's really just there for Gourgeist and Mega Sizzle, because both of those things are threats to us. We've got Shadow Ball on this thing. Shadow Ball hits the Necrozma super effectively, the Gourgeist super effectively. I'm not sure which one hits the Gourgeist harder, it's going to be one of those two. And it's got a chance to lower special defense, so if there's something bulky like Snorlax trying to sit in the store, being able to lower its special defense is great. Next up is Metagross, who I forgot to name. I think this thing's name is Xavier? I might be wrong about that. I'll try to check before the match, but your name's Xavier, at least for now. Metagross is carrying the Yachi Berry this week. The reason I'm carrying Yachi Berry is has damage taken from super effective Ice-type attacks. That's wrong. That's not the berry I'm meant to be using. Metagross doesn't take super effective Ice-type attacks. I think this is meant to be a... 1 second. What? Berry reduces damage on ground type moves. The berry we're looking for is the Sugar Berry. I am very glad I checked that. Sugar Berry. With the Sugar Berry we can take a clean hit from the Garchomp. 1 second, I need to get back to the thing. Yeah, there we go. Clean hit from the Garchomp, which is probably the best way to hurt us. Garchomp and Gourgeist. Yeah, those are definitely the best way to hurt us. And we take the hit and we destroy it with Ice Punch. Garchomp doesn't want to take an Ice Punch from a max attack Metagross. I got Bullet Punch on this thing for a little bit of priority, and Zen Headbutt is there just for stab against Roserade, Tapu Koko. It's pretty much there for everything. Bullet Punch is there for Tapu Koko. But then we got Steel Roller. This is the secret tech. This is the play of the game. So, Steel Roller fails if there is no terrain active, ends the terrain. So Tapu Koko comes in, sets up terrain. We go into Metagross, use Steel Roller. 130 base power, Steel type move. What was this Steel types? Oh yeah, it's ground types and fire types, right? And fighting types. Their fighting type doesn't want to take Zen Head. Okay, their fighting type's kind of a threat, but it doesn't want to take Steel Roller. It's kind of fragile. They don't have a fire type, and if they go into Garchomp, we can just Ice Punch it. Metagross destroys their team here. Nothing on the team actively wants to fight a Metagross. So this is the big hitter. This is the heavy hit of this game. Everyone else is walking around Metagross. This is Metagross's match. Next up, we got Vendetta the Victini. Vendetta is coming with Choice Scarf, so we've got 2 choice items on that team, which might be a bit risky, but we're going to see how it goes. we got Choice Scarf with Recreate, Bolt Strike, U-Turn, and Zen Headbutt. U-Turn is there in case you want to get some momentum doubling out and all of that stuff. I'm just gonna make sure I haven't got the message. Okay, yeah, we're good. Zen Headbutt is just there for stab against anything that resists, but most of the time we're going to switch in, click Recreate and Bolt Strike and kill something. Next up is Caillou, the Mimikyu. Mimikyu's carrying Expert Belt, so we're playing a very offensive match today. We've got a Shadow Claw, Play Rough, Drain Punch, and Sword Stance. Sword Stance, if we can set the thing up with the disguise straight away, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Shadow Claw and Play Rough is just there to do regular damage each, and Drain Punch is there actually for healing, because I'd love to be able to heal. This doesn't get Fire Punch. No, it does. It gets Will-O-Wisp. I might want to do Fire Punch, but if it doesn't get it, there's no point. Next up is Dune King, the Mega Heracross. This thing is coming again. I think it came in week 1, but not in week 2, and we haven't done week 3 yet. Actually, you should have seen the week 3 video, ideally. This thing is carrying Pin Missile, Bullet Seed, Close Combat, and Earthquake. We're running a full offensive set this week, just because it can hit everything quite hard. Can you notice a theme for all our Pokemon? And finally is Superman the Golok. I think at this point we've used every Pokemon we've drafted so far, apart from Gifblim. But Golok is definitely the superior ghost type that we drafted. Golok is running Earthquake and Poltergeist for stab, and then Ice Punch is there to hit the Garchomp and the Gourgeist and the Rotom Fan, and then Thunder Punch is there to hit the Vaporeon, the Archeops. That's it. This was the array of moves that I could give that does just the most damage to their team. This thing's quite bulky. As you can see, we've got everything into HP here. So anyway, yeah, that's our team. Hopefully we can pick up a win this week 4. I'd love to. That would be absolutely incredible. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and hop into the match. 3, 2, 1. Okay, it is time for the battle. We are all ready to go. They bought the Tapu Koko, they bought the Scizor, they bought the Garchomp, they bought the Snorlax, they bought the Scarfy. They bought pretty much exactly what I thought they would, so I feel nice. I feel good and professional. These are the ones I prepped for the most. We are good to go. That is a good start to the match. I'm being positive. It's positivity time. I lost like 2 weeks in a row in another league I'm in, and I need a win. Guys, I need a win. I don't need a win. I'm fine. I'm good. I love how Superman looks it. For some reason, Superman just looks really intimidating right now. Just on the end, they're like, yeah, I'm gonna mess you up. I'm gonna destroy you. Okay, I feel like Tapu Koko or Scizor are both really likely leads, which makes me want to lead with Victini. Because Victini can U-turn out on anything here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna lead with, because Victini can either nuke something or U-turn out. They can lead with Snorlax, okay. Snorlax is definitely a bit of a threat. Let's assume it is a showdown usage set. In my counts, it's up against the level 5 P-Dove, and its attack kills it like 162 times over. And, Victini set, Vendetta. Yeah, nothing does too much. I'm gonna U-turn out expecting the Earthquake. Yeah, we can't. Yeah, I'm gonna U-turn out here into. Do I U-turn out into? I'm just gonna U-turn. We're gonna do 13%, so this thing is quite physically bulky. Okay, do I go into Dune King now? Mega Heracross, Dune King. What if it's someone? I'm gonna assume it's someone's curse set because it's quite bulky here. Snorlax Curse Heat Crash does quite a bit, but Close Combat sends this thing to the Shadow Realm, and I don't think it's gonna be able to Heat Crash. Yeah, they're gonna Body Slam, no power. Okay, we're good. They are leftovers. That is good to know. That does mean they could definitely be kind of a threat here. If I Pin Missile here, that has a chance to kill. Has a really good chance to kill. So I'm thinking of doing that, because it's going to hit 5 times. And if they go into Gourgeist as they're switching, it's going to get hurt. So yeah, I'm going to Pin Missile. That is my best play. They go into Gourgeist more, and I make the prediction. we are going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. And they're going to activate the Guava Berry. Okay, cool. That's a good start for us. Golgeist, Choice Scarf set. Fire Blast is about 32%, and that's only if it's Choice Scarfed. And max attack. I see no reason not to just Pin Missile again here. Because if it's not that, like if it's not Choice Scarf, let's go for a different Golgeist set. Golgeist Wall Breaker. Power up does about 21. Golgeist Nasty Plot. Fire Blast is about 45. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit this thing. That's max special attack. They're gonna Will-O-Wisp us. Oh, that's a really good play. We do a lot of damage there, though. How much does Fire Blast do? It's about 45. I think they might switch out here. So what would they switch out into? Do I close Earthquake here? I think I'm gonna Earthquake here because it hits everything on their team and it should knock out Golgeist even if we're banned. They have Synthesis! No! I should have switched out. Okay, that was a dumbass move for me. Okay, I'm gonna go back into Vendetta. They might just Synthesis again here, but then I get to hit something hard. Dune King really got to hurt this thing, but they've kind of crippled it now. That sucks. Okay. Dune King wasn't very important to our team though. Sorry, Dune King. We're kind of mostly relying on Metagross. We need that Tapu Koko to come in and give us a chance. I think we let Tapu Koko come in, we go into Dune King, they kill Dune King, send in Metagross, end something. We're gonna go into Victini. They're going to Synthesis back up. We have got Choice Scarf on us, and we know for a fact they are not Choice Scarf on them. Victini Vendetta set. Recreate destroys this thing. I want to just recreate something here. That's valid of me. If they want to go into Snorlax, probably. It doesn't want to take. Nothing on the team actively wants to take it apart from Garchomp. Does Recreate have a chance to burn? No. But it just has a chance to do a lot of damage. In comes Scrafty. We're going to get to hit the Scrafty. Ooh, they're going to get an Intimidate off on us. We still get to do quite a bit there. They are leftovers out. Bulky Scrafty. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Scrafty, bulk up set. Does a lot of damage to us. Oh, whoa, okay. Why did Recreate do so little? This thing is... How much did Recreate do? Recreate did 33%, and it was meant to do like 76%. So is this thing like... Okay, they are incredibly bulky. Like, very... Oh wait, Intimidate. Attack -1. 33. Yeah, they are really, really bulky on this thing. Meaning they can't really be running any... They're gonna be plus defense nature. For some reason Shodan isn't letting me read any of the things, so I just gotta... Okay, yeah, they are probably max bulk. So I'm gonna go into Caillou here. That's our best way against this thing. Because we've got to hit this thing specially, actually. We're gonna go into Caillou. They're gonna Super Fang, we're immune. Cool. Mimi Caillou. I'm not Pikachu, I mean Caillou. Play rough, even if this thing is ultra bulky, like insanely bulky, we still one shot. So I think I Swords Dance. Because I don't think they stay in. Because we outspeed. Like, this thing is insanely bulky. So we definitely outspeed here. I think we got to go for the Sword Stance. What do I Shadow Claw? How much do we do to Mega Scizor? Mega Scizor, Sword Stance. What if we get a Sword Stance up on us and go to +2? We do 41% with it. Yeah, I'm gonna Sword Stance here. They're gonna go into Snorlax. Okay, Snorlax, Curse. Heat Crash does quite a bit, but Drain Punch at our thing does insane amounts. I don't want to let this thing curse, I'm just going to Drain Punch. Okay, this thing is very bulky. They're going to break out of Skies. They're running Darkest Lariat though. Okay, so on a Snorlax running Darkest Lariat, let's assume they're running that instead of Rest. Darkest Lariat. That is about 37% to us. We know they're very bulky because that Drain Punch should have done more. How much did it do? 59%, so yeah, we can do it again. However, if they go into Gourgeist, I want to Play Rough, so can I risk Play Roughing? That does 72%. It doesn't do as much as the thing, and this thing is very bulky. I don't think it's going to stay in though. I think I'm going to Play Rough here. It can load the target's attack too. Yeah, I'm going to Play Rough here. Just try to hit the Gourgeist. Do they swap out? They gotta swap out. Please swap out. I'm begging you, swap out. Swap out. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Swap out. Come on, do it. Do it. Come on, swap out. Swap out. Do it. Come on, swap out. We still knock it out. Okay, Caillou is now a very, very big threat to their team, but we got rid of Snorlax. Who does that help on our team? In comes Scizor. This is the threat. Mega Scizor. OU Sword Stance. Bullet Punch. 100% of the time kills us. Wow. Do I let this thing die? Or do I go into like Vendetta? We know Vendetta's faster than this thing. I kinda wanna just Drain Punch. If they Bullet Punch though, we die. I'm gonna Drain Punch, I'm gonna do it. They do go... Okay. I knew that was a risk. Now I go into Vendetta and just kill something. Okay. I probably shouldn't let Caillou go down there, but I kinda knew that I had to do something like that. Caillou being gone kinda sucks, but we got to hit a lot of their team. They still got that Fairy Dragon still got full HP. But we got a Dragon and a Steel type, and a Superman at full HP. So, not Vendetta, Victini. Victini, Vendetta set, Recreate destroys this thing. How much does it do to a Garchomp? OU, offensive. Still does like 42%. I'm willing to get that much damage on Garchomp. Something's gonna take a lot of damage here, pretty much. Into Scrafty they go. Oh, they get to intimidate us. We get to do like that much damage there. So this thing might Super Fang here. Do we want to go into Golug? They know that they need to keep their... Nope, regular Scrafty. They know that they need to keep their Golug alive and well. We know this thing is insanely bulky. Golug, Superman set. Knockoff, but... Yeah, Knockoff still does 71%. But if they go for the Super Fang here, we can come in and we can... Earthquake. Wait, this thing is 252 defense. Earthquake doesn't do enough. And knockoff still does so much. Okay, I think I've got to do it anyway. Please go Super. Ooh, they're gonna rest and go to sleep. Are they gonna reveal a Lumberry? No, they aren't. Okay, so... Interesting. Very interesting. I kind of want to Poltergeist. Are they going to stay in here? Let me just hit this thing. Because I can do a lot of damage. With Earthquake. I kind of want to Ice Punch. I'm going to Ice Punch in case they switch out into Garchomp or Golgeist. Actually, Poltergeist is quite a nice play, too. Wait, is Dark... I can't even need to look this up. Is Dark immune to Ghost Pokemon? Pokemon type immunities. Just tell me. I kind of need time. Dark is immune to Psychic, not to Ghost. I'm gonna Poltergeist this thing. I don't see it staying in. Go into something else. Hail yeah! This thing is dead meat. I hate everything. This thing didn't have an item. Cause they used it. Cause it was in a guava berry. I misplayed there. That was a misplay. Okay, Golgeist. How do I spell G-O-U? This thing is a Wool Breaker set, we've decided. Yeah, Power Whip destroys us. If this thing had an item, Poltergeist would have destroyed it. They're probably gonna go Power Whip now. Do I go into Vendetta to take it? They might just go for a Ghost type move though. How much does a Ghost type move do? If this thing decides to go Poltergeist, that's pretty much a guaranteed knockout. How much does that do? 25% chance to knock us out. I've got an Ice Punch here. They played very well. Do I have to though? I could go into Dune King and try to mess up this thing's stats. That's what I'm doing. I'm fine with them letting this thing die. I'm going to Pin Missile to try to do as much damage as possible. It's not going to do much, but it's going to do some. They might just knock us out here. Yep, there we go. Okay, we had to sack that thing off. Now we got to go Vendetta. And Vendetta is a Victini. I don't need to type Vendetta into the thing. Versus Scrafty Bulk Up set. Yeah, nothing. I kind of want to double out. I think I'm going to U-turn. How much does U-turn do to Golgeist? Golgeist, Wallbreaker. U-turn does a solid chunk. If they stay in, I can go into Xavier. Not Xavier. Yep, they go into Scrafty. Cool, I get to U-turn out. Do I go into Superman and start Ice Punching? Golurk, Superman. Ice Punch is like 76 to Golgeist. How much do? They went for Poltergeist, and that's a guaranteed KO. So yeah, we don't win against the Poltergeist. Do we go into Xavier? Can't do much. I think I gotta go Superman. I gotta Ice Punch. This Scrappy's such a threat. I kind of relied on Caillou to kill it, and now I don't have much to do so. So I'm gonna Ice Punch here. Please go into Golgeist. I have not revealed Ice Punch yet, so I do have that up my sleeve, and I'm about to reveal it. You know what? Go into Garchomp. That would be so good for us right now. Please go into Garchomp. Please. That's secretly a very big brain move. You just haven't figured it out yet. Trust me. Just trust me. It's gonna stay in, and I'm gonna get to crit it. That's nice. Sorry about the crit, bro. How many times of sleep does it have left? 1. I'm gonna ice punch it again. They're gonna be asleep again. This is why I poltergeist. Is that the most damage I can do to Scrafty? Scrafty, bulk up. I'm gonna earthquake here. Dang it, they woke up. They're gonna knock off. We live. We lose the AV. We earthquake. We get a crit. 2 crits in a row. Superman, what are you? That was unfair to them. That was really great for us. We definitely needed that to happen because now Metagross, Victini, and Latios are all much scarier. That was huge. Superman. Superman is Superman right now. That was big. Okay. This thing isn't very useful against the rest of their team. I think I just let it die and ice punch. Because this, I don't want to. I think I gotta sack off Superman here. They're gonna just bullet seed. Stop it. No, they're gonna get the kill. Okay, now I get to go into Vendetta, and they are running out of counters to Vendetta very quickly. Is it Vendetta who I want to go into? It's definitely not Xavier. Could it be Latios though? Okay. Gore, guys, Wallbreaker set. Latios. OU. Well, we got our own set. Arrow. Draco Meteor. Wow, we do so much damage. What if this thing is max defense? Max defense, max HP. We still pretty much guarantee OHKO this thing with any move. Wow. Dude, I go in with Arrow right now, like big time. This is where we fire off the arrow cannons. Shadow Ball has a 93% chance to kill this thing. We are definitely faster. It hits everything on their team for super effective damage. I kind of want to, okay, what's going to be their switch? And there might be the Tapu Koko. So how much does it do to Tapu Koko? Tapu Koko, Choice Specs. Shadow Ball does 69. How much does Psychic do to Gorgeist? Psychic is a guaranteed OHKO. So, how much does that do to Garchomp? Garchomp. This was huge, that thing there. Draco Meteor, Psychic does a lot. And how much does it do to the Mega Scizor? I think Mystical Fire is my play here. And we knock it out. Cool. Only it's their big 3 versus our big 3. Their Fairy Dragon Steel Core. I'm gonna type this in chat. It's time to see how good cores can be. In comes Garchomp. This thing is a threat and a half. We cannot stay in here. It's just a regular Garchomp. Tank. Why does no Garchomp carry Draco Meteor? Dragon Claw. Guarantee knockout on us. If we go into Victini here. Vindeata. Then Earthquake does a lot, but V-Create doesn't do much. What happens if we go into Metagross? Metagross doesn't even want to fight this thing either. Where's my Metagross set? Oh, I imported it before I gave it a name. I think I gotta go into Victini and sack Victini off. It's use. Actually, I can't sack Victini off really because it's the only way. No, it's not. Arrow can still kill the Sizzle. I just gotta make sure I got at least 2 Pokemon alive when it comes out. Bye, Victini. Scale Shot doesn't do very much. It's gonna lower its defenses and up its speed. Okay, okay, let's see, Victini. Vendetta. This thing's defense is now -1. V-Create does quite a bit. They might Earthquake here, so I could play Huge Brain. I U-turn out. I go into Arrow. And Arrow can then Draco Meteor or something. If I do that and get the play correct, we are in the best, most amazing position. If I screw this up and I'm wrong, we lose, pretty much. They could Stone Edge, but Stone Edge doesn't. Actually, Stone Edge does Chaos. Only if they max attack. I kind of want to make that play. I really want to make that play. If I make that play, I think we win. Stone Age only does 51. I'm doing it! Wow, they are very fast. Okay, well, I probably should have just switched out there. If I'd switched out there, that might have been just GG there. This thing isn't staying in on Garchomp at all. I mean, Garchomp isn't staying in, so they're probably going to go into the Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko Psychics to play. What happens if they go into the Mega Scizor, the Mystical Fires to play? How much does Mystical Fire do to Tapu Koko? I think they're way more likely to go into the Tapu Koko, so I'm gonna go Psychic here. Please don't stay in, is what I'm saying. How fast is Garchomp at +1 speed? I don't think faster than me. +1. It is. This Garchomp's faster than me here. If it whips out the, Wait, did we just lose? We might just lose here. This thing is insanely fast. Oh, shoot. They know this. They've made these calcs. I didn't realize how fast Garchomp was. Okay, new plan. This is fine. Scale Shot does about 16. It's a Sugar Berry. I think it does about 42. I gotta do it. Go for Earthquake. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Latios would have died. This is where we Ice Punch. Okay. This is important. We have to Ice Punch here. We have to hope that it goes for Earthquake and they don't foresee us being Sugar. Actually, does Bullet Punch KO this thing at -2 defense? Well, that's -6 defense. No. Bullet Punch doesn't, but Ice Punch does. Sugar. We live. No! Yes! Oh my goodness! We still have Bullet Punch on this thing. But wow, it's frozen. I think I just Bullet Punch here. Yeah, I'm just gonna Bullet Punch. That put us back in the game. That play put us back in the game. If we can get rid of this Garchomp, then Latios does a lot of damage. Okay, they're gonna go to Mega Scizor. We're gonna do Bullet Punch, we're gonna do pretty much nothing. Okay, so... Mega Scizor, OU Swords Dance. Knockoff does about 51% to us. And we can't do much to it. Latios, Arrow, Mystical Fire destroys this thing. How much does it do to Tapu Koko? Koko, Choice Specs. I think we just lose. I think we've got to do as much damage to this thing as possible. Or do I just switch it out here? If I switch it out into a Mega Scizor, its knockoff does like 93%. But it's not going to knock off in this situation. Because in case we stay in. Its Bullet Punch is like 43%. I gotta go into Latios here. What's it gonna do? Bullet Punch. U-turn! Great play, we lost. Really phenomenal. In comes Tapu Koko. I think this thing just outspeeds me, doesn't it? Yeah, Dazzling Gleam. If this thing is Dazzling Gleam, it outspeeds us. I'm gonna Psychic here. 350, 395. This thing just naturally outspeeds us. So yeah, we lose. They're gonna U-turn out. Into that was a good game. I'm glad I made the plays I made, and I don't think I got lucky there and I still lost. I'm not upset about it at all. Steel Roller, if we have Electric Terrain up. I'm just gonna fire it off. Just for fun. Okay, we're gonna get to destroy the differential here. If we had a way to heal, we might be able to do something actually. Yeah, Metagross can't win this one for us. That was a fun game. I'm proud of how he played. That's the most fun I've had this season. I wonder why they're taking it so long. Like, they might be wondering if we have Steel Roller. Cool, I'm just gonna Bullet Punch here. Into Mega Scizor. Okay, wow, this thing's faster. I'm just going to Ice Punch. Try to get the freeze. I'll get replay. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of the ISL. Sorry we didn't manage to pick up a win. Hopefully week 3 we'll be able to pick up a win. That sounds weird, but that is what I'm hoping. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a dog-tastic day. I will see you all in the next one, and ODF out. Goodbye.